Balancing Cat, hello. Planning a visit to your lovely
This is it.
Planning a visit to your lovely city of Victoria at some point in the next year or so.
That's a Lego.
Would love recommendations from wise residents or visitors. You have ideas, I'm sure. Best time of year to visit, must-see spots, best food, $5 for each recommendation for a max of $50. Thank you in advance. Okay.
Very say this way.
Here's what I'm going to say. I think you could make an argument that there's not any necessarily bad time to visit Victoria. The weather here is extremely mild. Even in the winter, it doesn't get like outrageously cold. Now, there is a chance it could, but realistically, it's like 40 degrees and raining most of the year, or not most of the year, but most of the winter. But there's still lots of fun stuff to do. I would probably argue, though, that the best time to visit, my favorite time of year in Victoria is like September. The heat from the summer is gone. There's a little bit more cooler air. Fall's just getting going. September for sure. Matt, do you agree with that? What would you say?
The one thing I don't agree with is that you cited Fahrenheit for temperature.
Yeah, well, because most people here are from America.
Okay.
I'm just playing to my audience, man.
Okay.
I know that like most people will, if I tell them like 10 degrees Celsius, they're going to be like, I don't know what that is.
That's like French or something.
So weird and low.
I agree. I actually agree. There are a lot of people who live in Canada who's like, no, Celsius makes sense. No, it doesn't. Celsius is dumb. It's dumb.
Wow.
It's dumb. You know what? You know how Fahrenheit works? It's pretty cool. You know what? If it's 0 degrees Fahrenheit, it's really cold. If it's 100, it's really hot. And if it's 50, it's somewhere in the middle. Try to do that with Celsius.
So try and run a single scientific
wrong.
formula with Fahrenheit without having to do.
But for science, sure. I'm just talking about like normal human use, right? When you're trying to explain the temperature, I feel like a scale of 0 to 100 makes so much more sense to just the basic human thing, right?
What temperature in Fahrenheit does water boil? James, you have
Not a
3
clue,
seconds.
but I don't care. I'm talking about the weather that I experience outside when I go.
James wants to know what temperature it will make me feel like my blood is boiling.
So 0 is freezing. That's when water freezes. It's so simple.
Yeah, but what does 30 mean to the average person? If you say
It's
0,
hot.
but so is 40, right? 40 is even hotter, but it's still livable. You can still exist in 40 degrees. Same with 50, right? You shouldn't.
I mean,
50
we're
is
getting
dangerously
That's getting
hot.
late, yeah.
But like the average human being, probably like the average person who doesn't know Celsius is it's a harder thing to grasp. Is all I'm saying. Like I feel like
I like the 0, 10, 20, 30 scale, and they just brought it up in chat. Like 0 is freezing, 10 is cool, but 20 is a nice day, and 30 is hot.
30C Scotland bursts into fire. Is that the scale we're using?
What temperature in Celsius is considered having a fever?
38.
38. Yeah.
James, this is a very hot take, but exactly how hot is it?
100.
In which scale?
Yes.
Both.
Oh man, a long time ago, Daniel went to a job interview in Edmonton, and
I'm sorry.
he was there in October, and
I'm still sorry.
That's
I'm
even
lived
more
there
sorry.
for 10
Yeah,
years.
right? He told me it was minus 40 degrees outside, and I asked him in which scale, and he said
It doesn't matter.
both, because that's where they meet up.
Also, I should say Miniature World's cool.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Getting back to the actual question at hand, Miniature World, the Bug Zoo is pretty dope. Butch Art Gardens is great.
Butterfly Garden.
Butterfly
Noticed that
Gardens
this morning.
is also sick. That's out by Butch Art Gardens. You can kind of do both. You've got what else you got?
How do you say that word?
Bouchard.
The one that starts with B and goes before garden.
I'm
Not
saying,
butterfly.
I'm saying Bouchard.
Bouchard?
That's how I say it.
Bouchard?
Bouchard.
Ah, it's
It's French. Yeah.
Okay. I was just curious. I don't live here. So.
Yeah.
If you
Butch
have a car,
Chard.
head to
Butch
any
Chard
of the
Gardens.
beaches out on, starting with Isuk Park. You
Yep.
can head out to like French Beach if you want something that you can park really close to. But any of the beaches out that way, there's some really great. Oh, hi, Abs. That's my nibbling. And you can head out that way. There's all fantastic, all amazing, and really great beachcombing.
Nice.
Yep.
Also, I would suggest going down to Dallas Road or the seawall down there, just to dog watch.
Yep. I mean, you can dog watch pretty much anywhere in the city. This is
Yeah.
a very dog-happy city. Yeah. There's a bunch of stuff. I mean, if you're looking for coffee, Hey Happy downtown, St. Cecilia downtown, the Parsonage, which is a little outside of downtown, Hide and Seek, which is in Oak Bay, which is actually where Ashley probably is at this moment or is on the way back from, because that is where we go for waffles every Sunday. If you're ever in Victoria on a Sunday and you A, want waffles and B, want to see me, there you go. Now you know how to do that.
That's where Eric always runs into you guys with
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
Are you recommending restaurants and stuff for
Yeah.
Victoria?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best coffee, in my opinion, other than Fernwood Coffee, is being around the world downtown and
Yep.
Chinatown.
Being around the world's great. What else we got? We got some great bookstores in town. Russell's is great. Monroe's is great. Boland's is great. If you're looking for records, you got Vinyl Envy, you got Ditch, and you got Turntable. I love Market Square. It's one of my favorite places in the city. That's where you're going to find Hey Happy. So I'd head down there for sure. God, food-wise? I'm trying to think food. There's a lot of food in this town. The one that I always generally recommend, and I don't even go to it very often myself, it's just one of my favorite restaurants, is Ferris's.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that, James.
Downtown. It's like, yeah, it's great. I love that place a lot.
So Ferris is an oyster bar.
Yeah, they do other stuff as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
But if you are looking for oysters, that is a great place to go.
Ferris's and also Shuck Taylor's. I was there on Friday, and their happy hour specials are amazing. Also, for any other knitters or crocheters, we do have a world famous yarn store with Beehive.
Beehive.
Oh,
yeah. I was gonna
Beehive.
say Beehive, yeah.
There.
I
It's
went
great.
there yesterday.
Yeah.
I went in there yesterday. It was really nice.
Yeah.
It was cool.
It's a cool building too.
Yeah.
What else do you got?
Arts.
If you're looking to go grab a drink, the Drake is awesome. Big Mike Dog. I'm guessing that was for a silent auction. Congratulations on the
Yeah,
win.
Sure was.
Dang.
Thank you so much for getting that donation in nice and quick as well. Super appreciate it. $238,254. That is wild. Thank you, friends. I appreciate it.
I'm also, for drinks, a big fan of Churchill.
Yeah, Churchill is great. Drake is great. Garrick's Head is also pretty cool. I like that place a lot. If you're looking for cocktails, Citrus and Cane is so cool. I love that place. It's a more like a rum bar, but they have some other stuff too. Drink the Saturn. It's a very good drink. It's my favorite.
James, do you remember the place that used to be Boston Pizza that's up on Hillside?
That's Meat.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
That's a MEET, and it's a vegan
Vegan.
Yeah.
place. I haven't actually been there, so that's good to know.
Oh yeah, the everything there is
Yeah.
amazing.
Nice.
And if you want a really nice night out, and money's not a concern, hit up Nowhere.
Oh yeah. Nowhere is great. Nowhere is legit.
Sorry, just
Or-
nowhere.
or Just it's
If
called
money's not a concern, go nowhere.
No option.
or get because they have Ate, which is a restaurant near them that is run by the same people. It's the only sandwich that Eric has ever had where somebody like stopped him on the street to compliment him on his sandwich.
Nice.
That's
These
an
beautiful
interesting.
like purple ube bun,
cool.
Filipino. They're amazing.
So I don't know how to play a slide whistle,
It would
but I
require,
don't
That's
think this is a
really
good
All right.
require
Working.
extra.
So it
Really not working.
fails as a slide whistle. That's good to know.
I mean, it might succeed. I just don't know how to play one.
We have a great board game cafe that you can check out called Interactivity. That one's a lot of fun.
The Belle Patate, yes, the Belle Patate is amazing.
Yeah.
In my opinion, the best swimming pool in Victoria. If you're here with your family, it's like $12.50 to go for a big family swim.
Nice. Where else we got? Jones Barbecue. Jones Barbecue is great. That's where Serge and I go and get poutine. pulled pork poutine. It's not like a classic, Quebec poutine, but it's very good. So whatever.
One
Enjoy.
of the better ones I've had in
It's
town.
delicious. All right, hey, it's waffle time.
Hide and Seek.
Nice.
It's a coffee shop in Oak Bay, and they also have a location in Fairfield.
Fairfield. Oh yeah.
Jamie and Jesse that own it are amazing humans.
They're truly wonderful people.
And they've opened a home decor store called
Arity.
Arity?
Or I don't know how to pronounce it, to be honest.
Arity, a rarity, something like that, on Fort Street, like Fort and Blanchard, almost.
Yeah. You can find them online.
Yeah,
They got some cool stuff.
sure do. If you ever find yourself in Victoria on a Sunday, you'll find James and I there.